Good evening, YouTubers. How y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel, A Country Girl's Cooking with Rhonda. If you've not watched me before, thank you for watching, and I hope that you come back. Please subscribe and share, and thank you so much. My subscriptions are moving up. I have posted a couple of videos of me playing my keyboard from a few years ago. It's just raw, you know, just me playing, nothing edited. It's under the short videos if y'all want to check it out. But I do thank you for your subscriptions, and it just means a lot. This is not easy work, and it is work, but it's fun. And you gotta be able to, you gotta wanna enjoy it, you know. It's something that you got to love doing, is what I'm trying to say. And I do. Cooking is something that I love to do. And, you know, if we can all share our recipes, and if I can, you know, I watch other channels, and if I can learn something and utilize it, that's wonderful, and that's what we're here for. And that's about the size of it, you know. We just enjoy it. We want to connect, and I just hope that if it's something that I do that would help y'all in the kitchen, or something that I make that you might like, I want you to make it. And I want to know if you liked it. And forgive me, my allergies again. I'm going to tell y'all that pollen is thick. Woo, it gets thicker and thicker every day, don't it, y'all? It sure does. But today I've got something that I've never done. Now, I've done sheet pan dinners, but I was thinking, I've got this, I had thawed out a whole chicken. It's about 6.5 pounds of chicken. And I thought, what am I going to do with it? You know, I don't want to do another barbecue spatchcock chicken. And I didn't want any chicken and dumplings. So I thought, I'm going to roast it with some vegetables. And we're going to see how that goes. But I'm going to tell y'all what I've done. I cleaned him up a little bit. Okay. I cut the little wing tips off here because, you know, they ain't no good for nothing, really. Unless you want to put it in some water and make some stock out of it with the rest of the carcass. But anyway, I cleaned it up, and I put butter underneath the skin of this chicken, okay? And then I stuffed it with, I had a half of a lemon left, so I put a half of a lemon in there, and 3 cloves of garlic, a little bit of salt and pepper inside, and some celery, and an onion. It's inside. I trussed its legs, and then on the outside, I poured a little bit of olive oil, and I put some salt and pepper. You want to season it heavily. And then I put some of that, I hope I didn't make it too spicy, y'all. Some of this 14 spice. That stuff would be good on ice cream, probably. Not really, but it is good. But, so I've got some fresh carrots that I threw in there. Probably a cup. You know, those baby carrots. And then I took 2 potatoes and cut them up in big quarters, you know. And then I took a can of green beans. Hanover green beans, and just poured it over there. I drained them, of course. I'm thinking this chicken is going to, you know, of course it's going to have its own juices, but I don't know how much, because you don't never really know how much. You can kind of guess from experience, but it's been so long since I've roasted a whole chicken, I'm not quite sure how much juice is going to be in it. But when I put it in the oven, I've got it on 375 preheated. I'm going to put some aluminum foil over top of this. You know, I'm going to tint it. But I'm going to check it in about 45 minutes to see what kind of juices is coming out of it. I've got a drip pan in there just in case it's a lot of juice, because I don't have a big, thick roasting pan. This one is just a regular roasting pan. And I really needed a big one, but we're going to see how this works. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to have to, roast it for about at least an hour. I will check the temperature and make sure that it's 165. But we're going to see how this goes, and I hope it's going to be delicious. I kind of got a feeling it's going to be pretty tasty. So, and I may have to add some broth. I don't know, but we're going to find out. And once again, thank y'all for watching. I do appreciate it so much. And we'll be back in a little while. We're going to see what this chicken does. Okay? Alrighty. So the chicken is still in the oven, and it's been in there for about an hour and a half. I just checked the temperature, and it's about 130. So I got a little ways to go. I jacked the temperature up. I turned it up to 400. And I'm going to try about 45 more minutes. We'll see how it does. Smells good. I'll be back. Then after dinner, I'm going to make these. But I don't have any of the Easter M&Ms. It's going to be regular M&Ms, but it'll taste the same. Hey. Say hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy.
Randy.
What? You told me to wash the bread.
Randy.
What?
I got you on video.
Hey, Randy.
What are you doing?
Must be like that mirror thing.
Oh, he's watching the bread. He's scared it's going to burn.
You told me to watch it.
Say hey to everybody.
Hey to everybody.
Anyway, this chicken took about 2.5 hours. I started out on 375 because I researched on, you know, what temperature I should cook or roast this chicken. So for the last 45 minutes, 50 minutes, I moved the temperature up to, hold on 1 minute, let me get the bread. So I moved the temperature up to 400, and this is what we got.
A turkey.
It's not a turkey.
That's a turkey.
And it looks delicious. So I'm going to slice some of it up and put it on a plate. I've got some garlic bread, and we're going to see how it tastes. Okay, y'all, this chicken is absolutely delicious. It is so tender. Look here.
It looks juicy.
Look at it. I mean, it's got all it. I had to add some chicken stock to it. I'm going to take some of that out, but when I cut the leg, juices just squirted everywhere.
It did. It squirted everywhere.
Is it good?
It's almost like Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah.
So here's mine. He likes the white meat, and I like the leg and the thigh. I had some leftover pasta. I added some French dressing to it. I doctored it up, and it's good. And then there's those potatoes and the carrots. Oh man. But I had put the celery and the garlic and all that in it. I'm gonna cut that up after dinner and put it in a dish and sandwiches or something. Send it to your daddy. He'll like that. I will put this recipe in the description. Y'all try it. I'll tell you how long I had to cook it and what temperature and all that, but it's delicious. Is it good, babe?
It's delicious.
I know this is a short video, but I will see y'all later. Bye. Thank you. Welcome back. Randy sent me a text message while we're both sitting in the same room. And it was these M&M cookie bars. So I'm gonna make them. I think that was a hint, don't you? And it's really easy. You take one box of any kind of yellow cake mix. One box. Okay. I'll tell you what the ingredients are and then we'll do it. You got 1 box of yellow cake mix. I'm reading a recipe. 1/2 cup of vegetable or canola oil. 2 large eggs. I let mine get room temperature. 3/4 cup of white chocolate chips. And 1 cup of pastel M&Ms. Well, I did not have any pastel M&Ms. I had some of the little bitty M&Ms and the regular size M&Ms. They taste the same. He said, I don't want them if I can't have the pastel colored ones. He was kidding. But anyway, and then you add your vanilla extract. And I will put the recipe in the description. Did you not say that you wanted the pastel M&Ms?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Wow. They want a different flavor.
No.
They not.
Hold on one second. Okay, get out of those. I gotta have those. There's some in the refrigerator. No.
I just wanted one.
All right, one.
I want the blue one.
Y'all see what I have to deal with.
And a red one.
No, there's some in the refrigerator. I have to have these. Okay. Let me get my ingredients. Oh, and the chicken, y'all, was really good. I wished I could have bought a smaller chicken. That one was like 7 pounds. So I'm going to be sending some of that to Randy's dad's house. But I liked everything except I would have... Now, I thought that I added a lot of salt and pepper. As a matter of fact, I know I did. But you need to put a lot of salt if you make that recipe, because it just eats up the salt. I guess because of the size of the chicken and the vegetables and everything. And I did have to add about 1 cup of broth that I made with my better than bouillon. And one other thing that I wish that I would have put on it was some poultry seasoning. But other than that, it was tender, moist, and I cooked it on 375 for about 1.5 hours. I think that's what I told you. I don't know. I think that's what I said. And then I turned it up to 400 degrees for another 45, 55 minutes. And then I checked it with the meat thermometer, and it was past what it was supposed to be. But it was very juicy, very juicy. So I will post that in the description. But just remember, you need to salt it, put your seasonings in it and everything, like I did. But I just didn't put enough salt. But with that being said, we're gonna get to these delicious M&M cookie bars. I'm tired, y'all. It's going on 9 o'clock. Okay, here we go. All right. You got to add 1/2 cup of oil. some vanilla bean paste or vanilla flavoring. This stuff is wonderful. I think I've told y'all that before. You can get it at Amazon for like 19 bucks, and you get a whole pint, which is very reasonable for that, you know, price. Now, this is not going to be like a cake batter. This is going to be like a, you have to press it out. It's going to be like a dough. And my fingernail, I hurt my finger. You know, I have acrylic. And I do them myself, but I hit it today and popped it off, and it tore some of my nail, and it's too sore to put another one back on, so I bruised it, I think. Okay, 2 eggs. Goodness gracious. There we go. Well, I thought I got it. There we go. I got it. I had a shell. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. Now we're going to stir this up. Make sure I got all the oil out of there. All right. Now, like I said, this is going to be like a dough. Get it all incorporated, and then it gets all in your whisk. I ordered me a, like one of those dough whisks. I think I told y'all earlier that I posted a couple of videos of me playing my keyboard. I wrote a couple of songs years ago. But I had hand surgery a couple of years ago. It's been 2 years now. And I got to get back in the groove of it. It takes a while for that to heal. All right, I got to find me a spoon, y'all. A spoon. All right. Mix that up. See? Smells so good, y'all. How about that? And then you just take your 3/4 cup of white chocolate chips. You fold them in. Preheat your oven to 350. Line you a 9x13 casserole dish with some parchment paper. I sprayed mine and then put the parchment paper down so it would stick, you know, so the parchment paper would stay down. Oh, this smells so good, guys. This is simple. My granddaughter would love making this. They're both of my granddaughters. Not my grandchildren, my granddaughter. Okay. See, I sprayed it so the parchment paper would stick. And then you pour Put your dough in your pan here. Smells like a bakery. And then you put a little oil on your fingers, and then just press the dough. I'm gonna try to do that with a spoon. Put a little grease. I had just greased just these two ends right here because I didn't want it to, you know, stick. All right, I'm gonna spread this out, guys, and I'll be back. So I'm getting it spreaded out. I just decided I need to just use my hands. That's the best tools you got, right? I'm not a big white chocolate fan, but these, I might like these because it's gonna melt and it's gonna be kind of like a, well, you'll see. All right, I think that's good enough. You can see the vanilla bean. I don't know if y'all can see it, but you can see the little black spots of vanilla bean. All right, I think that's even. I just want to make sure I get it even. I found that when I make brownies, you know how the edges get so done, but the middle is just got a ways to go. I try to put a divot in my brownies, kind of put a little ditch there and push it over so it won't, you know, so it'll get done here too. Sometimes it works. All right, I think I got it. Alrighty, let me wash my hands. And now all we do is take our M&Ms and just, it says press the dough evenly with the down in the pan, and then add the topping and bake. So. And this is the topping. You know, I bet it would be good with just chocolate chips too. Chocolate, not white chocolate. But I thought it would be pretty with the small and the big M&Ms. Kind of give a little bit of contrast look, you know. I thought it was kind of pretty. But the pastel is supposed to be for the, you know, for Easter coming up. And if he likes them, I'll get some pastel M&Ms at the market. Just want a few more right there. Alrighty, cool beans. I want it covered, y'all. Alrighty, now that's gonna go into our oven for 20 to 24 minutes. 20 to 24 minutes. So I'm going to stick this in the oven. And when it gets done, we're going to see what it looks like. And Randy's going to see what it tastes like. Hey, y'all. I just got these M&M bars out of the oven. You gotta let them cool. But I cut a piece anyway. That's good. It tastes like a really good cookie dough or a cookie, and then you got the crunch of the M&M, and then the white chocolate. And I don't really like white chocolate, but this is good. I like stuff like this warm. Like if I bake cookies, I want to eat them while they're warm, or brownies, I like them warm. He likes them cold. This is tasty. Simple. Really good. Y'all need to try this. I'll post it in the description. And y'all make it and tell me how you like it. Okay? God bless. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and share. That's the only way that it gets out there. Okay? Bye.